We're told that Talia and Marcus take guitar lessons from different online platforms to learn new chords. Talia has already learned 20 chords on her own, and her guitar lessons increase her total by 9 chords each week. Marcus has already learned 2 chords on his own, and his guitar lessons triple his total each week. According to each person, how many chords will they learn after 3 weeks? Pause this video, have a go at that before we do it together. Okay, so let's just think about this. I'll make a little table here, actually. So let's look at, so this will be week, maybe I should say after whichever week we're going to talk about. And then we have Talia and we have Marcus. So let's say at the end of week 0, end of week 1, end of week 2, end of week 3, which is what they care about. Learn after 3 weeks. So Talia has already learned 20 chords. So she's just going to start at 20. And we know that she increases by a total of 9 chords each week. So after the first week, we'll add 9, 29. After the second week, we'll add 9 more. That is 38. And after the third week, we'll add 9 more, and that is 47. Now Marcus is starting at 2 chords, but then every week it triples his total. These are interesting guitar lessons. I'd like to take guitar lessons like that. So after the first week, we're going to triple the total. So the total goes from 2 to 6. So this is times 3. And then we're going to triple again at the end of the second week. So times 3 gets us to 18. And then we're going to triple again at the end of the third week. So let's see, 18 times 3 is 54. So Talia, we're adding 9 every time. Adding 9, adding 9. And Marcus, we're multiplying by 3 every time. So we've answered their first part of the question. Talia will have 47 total chords at the end of week 3, and Marcus will have 54. So even though he started lower, he's now passing up Talia. And some of you might already appreciate that Talia is growing at a linear rate, adding or subtracting, but in this case, adding the same amount after every equal time period, while Marcus is growing at an exponential rate. We're multiplying by a factor, by the same factor every time. Now there is a second part to this problem, so let's just take a look at that. Match each person to their graph. So you can pause this video, have a go at that before we do it together. All right, there's a lot of different ways to look at this. You might say, who starts at 20, who starts at 2? Well, Talia starts at 20, so that must be Talia's graph. So this must be Talia right over here. And then Marcus starts at 2, so this must be Marcus right over here, graph B. Another way you could have thought about it is Talia is growing linearly. And this is linear. We can see after every week, we are increasing by 9. After every week, we are increasing by 9. While Marcus is growing exponentially. We're growing by a factor of 3 after every week. 2 to 6, 6 to 18, 18 to 54.